Wagwan, ¿qué es lo que ahí, best friends? Que bola, bienvenida, prata. Welcome, Black. Black is for expansion. For those who are returning, my friends, my best friends, hey. For those of you who are new, welcome, bienvenida. My name is A Real Journey in these social media streets, and I am the rare Black alicorn. And today on my channel, we are talking about Friday, June 3rd, energy. Remember, we are in the astrological house of 6, which is all about health and services and renewal, because I always get sun card energy in this energy. And we just had a full moon. So a lot of things, a lot of consciousness is because we can't just look at life from a physical perspective. We also got to look at life from also, I'm hearing the word astrological, spiritual / energetic perspective. So with that being said, you always have to remember that energy is constantly moving, and we are, at the end of the day, high vibrational energetic beings, aka souls. Our souls decided to come down here and have a human experience for our own individual purposes and contracts within ourselves. So with that being said, and I was pulled to focus today, with it being Friday and the 9th in the house of June, in the 6th house, which is June energy, all about health and services, to focus on the fact that the full moon was in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is all about direction because its symbol is the archer, and the element that goes with Sagittarius is fire. So yesterday I was talking about fire. The card that came out, the Kali-Ma card that came out, was all about what showed a Siamese twin God. And that was talking about twinning and stuff in your masculine energy, because your mindset is what creates the actions. It's the part of you that creates the actions that you decide to take, because the way you think is the energy you take on, aka the emotional states of beings that you take on. Therefore, you act out of your emotion. I like to say emotionalities, meaning your energetic personalities, meaning your energy, your emotions that you embody and that you use and utilize to create your life. So with today being Friday, Friday's ruled by Venus energy. And with it being the last day of the full moon energy of Sagittarius, it's all about, okay, and with it as well being the 9th, well, the 9th is Hermit energy, so it's all about wisdom and experience. And then with today being Friday, being ruled by Venus, it's all about love, specifically self-love. And then with this past Sunday having been a Sagittarius full moon, it's all about, okay, what type of experiences came to fruition, meaning like consciousness. What are you consciously aware of now, today, more than you were before, as far as your love, your self-love specifically, meaning the areas where you are consciously aware of that you love yourself healthily and unhealthily, as well as the areas that you might need to where you love yourself unhealthily that you need to nurture. So I did a little pre-shuffle, and what came out in reverse was your Kali-Ma message: commit entirely and without hesitation to your most passionate inspirations. There are genius and wisdom in what you yearn to do. You have a greater capacity to attain fruition than those around you may recognize. Believe in yourself even if no one else does. It is not imagination that drives you towards your destiny, but the instinctive recognition of your true purpose. And with this coming out in regards to today being Friday, and the ninth specifically, it's all about, okay, sometimes in life, you have ideas, you have dreams, you have goals, right? Right. So you have to recognize your strengths and as well as your weaknesses, and understanding how to balance in between the two, so that way you can attract what it is that you want to attract. Because Venus, when most people talk about the goddess Venus, they talk about the romantic parts of her, how she dated, she was so beautiful, this, that, and the third. But the thing too about Venus and why she was so attractive was because Venus is ruled by air and earth energy. And so she knew her worth, that's like the most valuable thing that you can attain about yourself, is knowing your worth. When you know your worth and you become more confident, can't nobody tell you anything. So with this coming out in reverse, the message universally for us all to learn today is, when you commit entirely without hesitation to your most passionate inspirations and stuff, that comes from knowing your worth. Nobody can tell you anything about you more or better than you, because everybody understanding of what it takes to commit to something, their level in their education about it is going to be different because of our individual backgrounds, right? Right. And so that's why this card, I feel like it came out, because as it says, there are genius and wisdom in what you yearn to do. You have a greater capacity to attain fruition than those around you may recognize. As I said, everybody's background is different. And nobody can tell you about you better than you, but it's all about how you understand your worth, how you're loving on yourself. Your self-love is what determines your outcome in life, if you catch my vibes, because when you think about it, those who have, I don't want to say low intelligence, unhealthy intelligence, as far as life, meaning like they might have came up in, at the end of the day, we all came up in some type of hardship background, in some type of way, shape, or form. It's just different levels. But that's what shaped you, and that's what gave you your foundational understanding of, okay, this is what life is. This is how life is going to go. So think about it. I think about it more like on economic society type of thing. Like, where they say like the poor stay poor, the middle class stay middle class, and the rich stay rich. Why? Because of their educational background, meaning what they have been educated on that has built their foundation. Okay, I'm getting deep into something else. Okay, but I'm going to stop there because I don't want to lose, because my mind will go off into other things and I'll be jabbering on. But anyway, back to today's message. When it comes to it being Friday and it being all about love and understanding the mental capacity that you need in regards to understand you and your life and what it takes to commit entirely and without hesitation to your most passionate inspiration, you have to educate yourself. Because today is the 9th. So it's all about your experiences and the wisdom that you embody from your experiences, which is why I was going on about your foundational background and things like that. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there because I could go. But anyway, moving on. So this came out. It says, know when it's time to let go for good. And that was going facing my right. So that's divine feminine energy. That's futuristic energy. So for a lot of us, when it comes to committing to things, sometimes we could go hard and we could go strong. We find ourselves doing that sometimes. And because at the end of the day, you want things to work out, right? Right. Because today is ruled by Venus, which is all about love. And everybody wants love in different, and to see love and receive love in all aspects of their lives. When it comes to your money, when your money good, you feel good. That's a form of love. When it comes to your relationships, no matter family, friends, your significant other and stuff, when y'all are on the same vibe, y'all doing good, you want that. Of course, same with family and things like that. And then when it comes to yourself, your health, that's a form of love, So knowing when to cut things off, meaning knowing when to let go, and bow out, and this, because it's a lot of red, it reminds me of the root chakra and stuff, which takes me back to the foundational backgrounds that we have, that we grew up in. So sometimes you have, and then with today being the 9th, sometimes you have to know when to release certain type of mindsets and things that you've been educated on, and what to take with you. Because at the end of the day, we all came here to evolve in some type of way, shape, or form. Well, I ain't gonna say in some type of way, in all types of ways, shapes, and forms per what we're wanting to grow out of and what we're wanting to grow into, which is my next message that came out facing the left, which is masculine energy. So in past energy, meaning that this is where a lot of our minds might want to start thinking in this type of way, and processing life in this type of way, and taking action from this type of mindset. It's your fault if you give your power over to someone who good and darn well don't deserve it. And then with this paired up, it's like, okay, if you are wanting to move forward in life and stuff, then you need to understand that you have to sometimes when it comes to moving forward, it's not just a physical thing where you let certain people go. It's also an energetic thing, meaning emotions, because there was emotions there that was attaching you to that person, to that certain type of mindset, to those certain types of experiences, because that's where your wisdom about a conscious wisdom about life comes from. So if you want to change directions in your life, which is what this Sagittarius full moon was all about, and is wrapping up this energy as far as dealing with zero, because today is the 9th. So as a collective, we are all being pushed in our own individual vibes and our own individual frequencies and life paths to really start taking a look at our energetic background, aka emotional background, our mental background. Where did it stem from? Where did it root from? Know what to let go. Know when that, hey, if you don't let something go, or this certain type of mindset and this certain type of emotionalities, as I like to say, meaning emotional characteristics, are aka our characteristics, our personalities that are attached to this type of states of being, meaning existence, that hey, you're going to be stuck. But this is the type of love that you're saying that I'm choosing to go with, because tomorrow, Saturday, is the 10th. So energy change, for all of us in our own individual ways. So it's like, okay, well, if I want to see some type of change, let me look at this about myself, cleanse and meditate, When you cleanse something out, you're able to focus more, because that's what meditation is all about. It's all about being able to focus. But you can't do it if you don't let certain things go. And then you can't do it if you don't have the understanding that you need, and stuff, that if you don't let certain mindsets and emotionalities, as I like to say, goal or emotions and the characteristics and the personalities type of energies that come with those emotions and mindsets, that hey, that's what you fed into. Because the other day was about the 8th, and I talked about about what we feed into ourselves, into our mentalities, into our emotional states of being. That is what we create within, is what we dish out throughout our lives. But in understanding the consciousness of self. But that's the message that I have today in regards to the universal energy that is surrounding us, and where we collectively are being pushed to understand. But once again, it's about self, not everybody, just you yourself. So that way you can understand yourself, your contracts, your purpose, and so on and so forth, to move healthier. Because as I like to say, so you know how to move in both, not just these physical streets, but in the these energetic streets, meaning within your energy, because that's what you came here for. All right, that's all I have for you today, friends. I hope you enjoy your Friday. Hope you enjoy your weekend. Hope you enjoy the last part of this full moon, Sagittarius full moon energy. You stay blessed up. And I will see you in the next video or in the astral realms as well. Do not forget to show yourself some love. Love yourself even more today by taking the time to understand self. Because at the end of the day, you are the creator of your life. Don't forget to tell yourself that I am irrefutable, BKA I am impossible to deny. Peace, love, and bliss. Bye.